I'm here live for 30 minutes. I'm going to answer questions, all of the questions you're going to ask. So, hello everyone, you're most welcome on live. You can text me if you're available, you can join me. So, you can write down in the comments below whatever the questions you have, and I will try my level best to answer all of those questions. So, hello everyone, I'm waiting for you people. I think so. If you will be here, it will be so good, and you're most welcome, guys. Come on, I'm here to answer all of your questions and to know about your practice. That what kind of activities nowadays are you doing to improve yourself, and how many hours do you give to improve yourself, and do you know the right way to work on your spoken English, or are you still stuck with your English grammar for a very long time and not able to speak English? If it is your dream to speak English, just come on and write in the comments below, and you can ask your questions, whatever the questions you have. So, hi, hello everyone, you can write in the comments below. Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, now I will be able to see whatever you'll text me. So I was not able to see it. Just I'm checking it out. Why is that so? So you can text if you are there, please. Hello guys, are you there? You can text me hi, so I can understand at least that it's working fine. 19 people are there, but I'm not able to see text of few people. Why is that so? Live chat, all messages are available. Okay, come on, please. Yeah, okay. Yes, how, like, you want to join me? Okay. So if you want to join me, you can text me on Instagram. So it will be easy for you to join there, because there I do conversation with people, and Instagram, if I do Instagram live, there it is easy to join live as well. So my Instagram ID also you can search Asu Official 2021. So after doing 30 minutes, live here, I'll be doing live on Instagram, because there we can have conversation together. But on YouTube only, I'll be here and answering your questions. So I don't know, they don't have this feature to connect with somebody. Like on Instagram, we can do that. So if you want to join me, for sure, you can go on my Instagram handle and you can follow me there, and you can text me, you can send me a request, test request, so I can answer. Yeah, Bangla, how can I start my spoken English journey? So listening is really important. First thing, I must suggest you to consume the content in English as much as you can, because it is very important. First, you have to get the sound of the language, and the content, if you'll get in your mind, then you can start speaking. So listening is very important first. Then you can watch the content to see like how people they speak. So listening, watching, and speaking is really important. So that's what I'll recommend you to start consuming the content in English. That will help you to understand the language, and that will give you an ideas that how can you start. And nowadays there are several conversations on YouTube that the people they interact with each other and they do a lot of conversation. From there you can learn a lot that how to start your conversation. Yeah, hello Arjit. How are you doing and how's your practice going so far? And what kind of practice do you do, guys, and do you practice every day or not? Because it is very important to be consistent. That's why I want to do more and more live, so I can become better as well, because it's not easy to be fluent and always be good with the language. So you have to do conversation as much as you can. Only practice. Okay, no man, I'm just bachelor, I'm not married yet. Why is that question actually? So basically, I'm bachelor, not married yet, and I'm studying. I'm pursuing a master's degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. I'm a final year student. So right now, I'm not thinking about it. In future, maybe let's see. Yes, hi Usman. How are you, and how's your practice going? And you guys can tell me like where do you come from, like where are you from and what do you do. You can write in the comments below. And if you want to join me, so you can follow me on Instagram, so it will be easy to have a conversation through live as well, through like the Instagram, so it is easy. But it is easier but on like YouTube only I can interact and I can answer your questions whatever you write in the comments. But on Instagram it is easy to have a conversation together, because having conversation is really important. When you interact with someone, then only you can become confident. By listening to somebody, fine, listening is important, watching is important, but until or unless you're not going to speak with someone, it is going to be difficult for you to become a better speaker. Oh, okay. Like, man, for the practice purpose, you can download application Be Angrage, Ace Fluency, High Local, Clubhouse. There you can do practice with people. And apart from this, you can use YouTube for watching a lot of videos. For the practicing, you can use those platforms like Be Angrage, Open Talk, and Clubhouse, High Local. But for watching content, YouTube is the best platform. Oh, you are practicing English for 1 year. That's great. All the best. Keep doing it. And be always like, be patient enough to get a great result, because it takes time. Some people think that they are going to become a fluent or native speaker like in 3 months or 2 months or 30 days, but it's not right. I don't believe in it. It takes a lot of time to become better in language. Okay, hi, like Lisha, you are from Kerala. That's great. Thanks for joining me. Okay, just yeah, Abhinashar. You can text me of course on Instagram. That is my ID. If you will search there, Asu Official 2021. So there you can get me, and through that platform you can connect with me. You can text me. Yes, good evening, Harjinder. How are you? Oh, you are from Chhattisgarh. That's great. How's the weather in Chhattisgarh? Is it cold there? Yes, hello, Bhola. Yeah, Be Angrage is free of cost. Open Talk is free. On Ace Fluency, you get 20 minutes for free every day. 20 minutes you'll get today, 20 minutes you'll get tomorrow for free. And Clubhouse is also free. HiLocal also you can use for free. These are the applications where you can get the free features as well. Yes, good evening. Yeah, good evening, Dr. Behra. Yes, hi, Naval. How are you? Good evening. Yeah, thanks. How are you doing and how's your practice going so far? Nice to see you here again. Oh, you are from Jharkhand. That's great. All the best and keep practicing. Yeah, that's what I. Yes, good evening, Sachin. Yeah, I'm doing well, Dr. Behra. And what about you? How's your practice going so far? Yes, Harjinder, I do actually, but it depends. Nowadays, I'm not taking a lot of sessions. I'm not conducting a lot of sessions for students because due to cold and I'm not very much active nowadays. I'm not able to take a lot of sessions. So I do sometimes and sometimes I don't. I am from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. Yeah, so if you want to interact with me, then it will be good if you will just follow me on Instagram. There also after 30 minutes, I'll do live there on Instagram. Here I will just do for 30 minutes. Then I will resume or continue my live on Instagram, because there I can talk with the people face to face. At least I can join somebody and I can have a conversation for few minutes. But on YouTube, it's not possible actually. Yeah, sounds good, man. Oh, you are from Himachal. Ashutosh. Your name is also Ashutosh. That's really good. My name is Ashutosh too. Okay. Your native language is Hindi, even though my native language is Hindi. I'm from Kanpur. Instagram, you can join me on Instagram, Sachin. So on through Instagram, it will be easy for you to join me. You can text me there, so I can get your text, and if I'll receive your text, of course, I can have a conversation with you for a few minutes. Even though you can join me on Instagram live as well. After 30 minutes, I'll do live on Instagram. So yes, hi Sangeeta, you're from Nepal. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, if you're not interested in reading, that's not compulsory. It depends on the interest of a guy. I don't read a lot, to be honest. I read past year, 1 or 2 years ago, I read few books, but nowadays I don't read a lot. But I try to consume the content in English. I try to watch things in English. Sometimes I listen cricket commentary. Sometimes I listen news. Sometimes I watch spiritual content. Whatever I do like, I try to watch that in English. So if you don't like reading, but try to watch content in English, that will help you to get the language. Which are the best application to learn? For what kind of application? You can join Clappingo, English Yari. These are the good platforms where you can get one-on-one sessions with the professionals. Apart from this, if you want content and videos, then YouTube is a great platform. You can get a lot of videos related to everything. Oh, really? Okay. North Chhattisgarh is cold, but South Chhattisgarh is summer. Oh my God. So, but here in UP, it's cold everywhere, I think so. Yeah, pleasure mine always, C-Tech. I want you to speak as much as you can. So I'm always here to help you guys to tell applications, to tell platforms, and to tell the way that you can speak English. And it's not rocket science. Of course, it is possible for everybody to speak English because this is only language. Actually, Sachin, it depends. You can check out their plans. First, you can take in a demo session in 99 rupees. And in demo sessions, you can ask all these questions. And when you will download, either you can go on website www.englishari.com. So you can check out their subscription and price plans. And second thing, you can download their application. There also, it will easy for you to know that how much they charge. They have many plans like 4 sessions in a month, 8 sessions in a month, 20 sessions in a month, like that. Yeah, I can understand now. Well, it happens. Try to read content and try to understand the logic for this conjunctions. Watch some video with it, but try to do practice as much as you can. Try to understand where to use and how to use the conjunctions. After that, try to talk with the people. Because what happens sometimes we are aware with the grammar, we know where to use, how to use, but when we speak, say, we are not able to speak. So that is a big problem. So that only can be happen by practicing and finding a person who can tell you that at least where you are making mistakes. If somebody is there to correct your mistakes or tell your mistakes, it will be easy for you to find out where to improve. Oh, thanks, CTech. It's like kind of you, and due to the support of you guys only, I'm able to do these things. So that's why I want you people to speak as much as you can. So I want you to do practice, join many platforms, get a wonderful job, and do a lot of things for your speaking. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Dr. Behra. I don't really think so, but thanks. Yeah, I'm trying my level best to help you guys. That I want you to be a good speaker. Always I say to the people, it's not a rocket science. It's a normal thing. It's a language. It takes time, but you have to be patient enough, and you should be motivated always that you will be able to do it. If you are not believing in yourself, it will be difficult for you to become a better speaker. Exactly, Ranjani. It happens with everybody. Even though if I watch a video of 50 minutes, it doesn't mean that I will be able to deliver whatever I have watched. But I'll try my level best. You have to try for it. because for becoming a great communicator, most of the time we have to try and do the rehearsal. Because if I'm going to give a speech of 300 and 400 500 words from a stage, it would be difficult for me to speak the same whatever I have written in the speech. So it happens with the most of the people. But what you have to develop that confidence, you have to make some key points, and the key points, and try to elaborate that key points. Don't go with the stuff whatever you have written and mug up all that. No, try to make some key points and try to elaborate. So when you will be in practice doing all those things, it will become easy. So only the practice is solution, and it happens literally. It is not going to happen overnight. For me also it takes time. Nowadays also I have to do a lot of things too. So that's why I do live to interact and speak. I'm speaking here, I'm just reading questions of you people, and I'm trying to speak as much as you can. I have been speaking for 15 minutes. So that is a kind of speaking practice. In this way, if you'll be doing practice, like try to answer questions in front of mirror, in front of camera, that will be easy for you and that will be helpful. Oh, thanks, Shampa Dash. Thank you so much. Yeah, Arjit, pleasure mine always. So yeah, if you guys want to join me, I'll be doing live here for a few more minutes, and after that I'll resume my live on Instagram, because there I do live and I like it, because there it's good that you can join somebody and you can have conversation with somebody face to face for few minutes. But here I have to speak only. So I want you people to speak as well, because speaking comes from speaking only. If you people are not going to speak, that you wouldn't be able to speak. So yes, hi Monica. CTAC actually it depends on your efforts. If you do practice for 4 hours, 3 hours every day, you can become fluent in 3 months as well, 6 months as well. It depends on the learning capacity of a guy, or the efforts he's putting to learn this language, and how much you are devoted to that. That that can tell you that how many, because there is no certain answer. I can't tell you that you can become an expert in 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. The people who are saying like this, I think that's not true. It takes time. Of course you have to be patient enough, and you have to do a lot of efforts, the time as much as you can. I can't say that if you speak for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. A lot of coaching institutions or applications or websites will tell you that if you speak English for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, you'll be able to speak wonderful English. But I don't really think so. It takes time. You have to give more and more time for it. Whatever you time get, try to watch, listen, talk. So I can't tell you the perfect time that in how many days you can be fluent, even though I was not sure when I had started my journey. But I started enjoying the journey, and I started having conversation with the people as much as I can. No, man, Dr. Behera, I haven't been to Odisha. I have never been to Odisha in West Bengal yet. Maybe in future, if I'll get a chance, then I'll be there. My Instagram gram ID Harjinder. You can search Ashu official 2021. Otherwise, you can search Ashu.tosh 1770. Ashu dot tosh 17 and 70. So 1770. Yes, I help. Yes, Shampa, I help others to speak better English. I help people to speak English. I give them guidance that they can learn English. So I like doing conversation with the people, and I like helping them to tell that what can they do to become better speaker. So the most important thing is to listen as much as you can, watch the content in English, and then do practice. Right now you guys are writing here, but you don't have chance to speak. But if you'll speak with somebody, that will be awesome. So that's what I'm saying, that if you'll be there on Instagram, it will be easy for me to have a conversation with you people. At least I can have a conversation with few guys who want to interact. What about you, Shempa? Like, where are you from actually? Without practice, it is not possible to become a better speaker. Sometimes, what we think that if we read a lot of grammar and oh, you're from Ghaziabad, that's great. I thought you were from, like, you would be from northeast. So nowadays you are living in Ghaziabad, or basically originally you're from Ghaziabad? Because I have one of my friends. He's from Tripura. His name is Sayan Das. So that's what I want to tell you, that until or unless you're not going to speak, you're not going to become a better speaker. If you think by reading, writing, and listening only you can become a wonderful speaker, that's not so true. You have to interact, because this is the practice of your mouth muscles. Until or unless you're not going to speak, you're not going to become a better speaker. Okay, basically you are from West Bengal, but you're living in Ghaziabad. That's great. So what do you do there basically? Are you working or are you studying in Ghaziabad? Practice makes a man perfect. A listener, a good listener can be a great speaker. So you have to listen as much as you can. Maybe in future, of course, Dr. Behra, I'm not sure about it, but in future, I think if I can start my own institution where I can help others to speak better English. I can start in my own city. Oh, thank you, Monica. Thanks. Thanks for watching videos, and I'm happy that you are getting help by watching my videos, and I'm so happy for it. Because a lot of people I see, they struggle a lot. They have a dream to speak better English, even though when I had started my journey, it was my dream to have conversation with people in English. And I always would see people who would interact in English. I would say, wow, like, they are talking in English. When a day will come when I will talk in English. So it was my dream to have conversation with the native speakers from USA, UK, Australia. But by when I started speaking with the people, and now I'm really happy that I can interact with the people worldwide. So I can talk to the people from anywhere. So that's great. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Pera. Yeah, for sure, Senpai. It doesn't matter what do you do, but if you're interested, you can do it. For that, dedication matters. If you are really interested, for sure you can learn this language as well. How much tense is required for English speaking? If you know the basics, man, like, if you know at least like how many tenses are there, how to create, so then it's good enough. You don't have to go very deep into it, and at least thoroughly you should know how many tenses are there, and if you're talking in past, present, and future. So, because spoken English is literally different from making translations or writing what I feel. So for spoken English, you need practical speaking skills, and you need simple sentences, not complex sentences. Yes, hi, good evening, Mohan. Yes, it does. It does, Mohan. Of course, if you do practice like shadowing, that will help you to become fluent and to get a better pronunciation as well. When I had also started my journey, I used to do shadowing. I used to follow that channel English speeches with subtitles. There I would read that stuff like subtitles, and I would speak in a way they would. So you can do shadowing. If you do that, that is also helpful. And even though you can take a paragraph and you can read that, if you do that also, that take a paragraph and try to read that, when you read out loud, it is practice for your tongue. Along with that, it is a practice for your ears, because you're getting the sound of the language and you're listening the pronunciation of all those words. So that helps. Well, like, yeah, Dr. Vera, like, what kind of podcast are you talking about? So what I was saying, yeah. So when I was in my university, So I had seen my teachers, I had seen my professors, they were interacting in English, and I felt, wow, what a great language, they were talking smoothly. Then I thought, even though I should work hard in it and I should speak English, I was a student of BCom Honors Accounting. When I came back in COVID 19, then I started working hard on it. And I had a lot of leisure time. So I would speak English from morning to evening. I would do practice with 20-25 people every day. And that helped me a lot to become a better speaker. Now at least I can manage and I can talk with the people. I don't say that I'm a perfect or I don't make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes. There are several things to learn, but at least I can speak, and I try my level best to speak as much as I can. Because Mhm. Yes, it happens, Ranjani. Of course, it happens with everybody, even though I felt the same. I don't get such kind of situations a lot because most of the time I interact with the people online. But sometimes when I speak offline as well, like I get stuck a little. That I get that maybe I'm going to make mistake. But when it only like you'll be able to become comfortable when you will interact with the people offline a lot. So, but like it's very difficult to get such kind of opportunities always or every day. That we are living in society where the people they don't interact in English always. Like I'm from Kanpur, so mostly people speak Hindi, or in other states they speak their own languages. Yeah, I said of course that kind of thing I would like to do in future, but what I understood, it's not really easy to host people because for that you need a great setup. First thing, you need a great investment. First thing I'll say. Then you need a great base for it. That if your networking is so good, then only you can invite people who are good enough in something. So for that you have to, if I'll talk about Ranveer, he invites people and then he hosts them and all the system. So for that you need a great investment. That's what I understood, and you need a great this kind of base as well. If you have a lot of subscribers and a good networking, then only the people will visit you. So otherwise they are not going to do so. Yeah, you can follow Mohan this channel, English speeches with subtitles. And the podcast, it depends like what kind of speakers you do like. I like Jazz Shetty, I like AJ Hogue. So I like these people. But nowadays I'm not listening a lot to them. Nowadays I'm listening other people. So it depends like on your interest to who do you like. Yeah, now I'm about to complete 30 minutes, so I'm really happy that you people have joined. And now if you want to join, if you people want to join, then you can come on Instagram. I'll be live there for other half an hour I think. So or 1 hour, whatever it is. So now I'm about to complete it. So if you want to join me there on Instagram, then you can be there. Ashu official 2021. Ashu dot Tours 1770. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Behra. Like it's so kind of you. I'm trying my level best to reach on that level at least, so I can have a conversation or podcast with the people. But nowadays I like helping people, and I like having it's always my passion to interact with the people as much as I can. So interacting with the people gives me a lot of pleasure, and that's what I'm doing through YouTube also. So it makes me happy a lot. So, okay, thank you so much. And now, if you want to join me, so please come on Instagram. There on Asu Official 2021, ashu.tos1770. So, if you will search this on Instagram, you'll get my profile, and we can do live there, and at least we can have conversation also with each other face to face, because there we have an option where we can join people or we can invite people to have a conversation. On YouTube, I don't really think so. They have this feature that only this is one-sided conversation that I can read comments and I can answer, but I can't interact with them directly. Okay, thank you so much. Many, many thanks to you guys. All the best and keep practicing. It was really nice interacting with you guys. I always feel really happy whenever I do live and I try to answer questions, whatever you ask. So, thank you and see you there on Instagram. Bye.